Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to the Glassman's world. This is Dan the Glassman. It is now 4:25 in the morning. I just realized I did not plug in the microphone, so hopefully the microphone is working now. And hopefully you guys can hear me. So hey, good morning. Check it out, guys. If the audio is not working, then we'll just redo this again. But so Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta 2024, Embrace the Sky. That's what the name of it is this year. It's sponsored by Exxon Mobil. It's happening October 5th through the 13th, but actually on October 4th, that's this Friday, that's actually tomorrow morning, guys. Tomorrow morning, Balloons Aloft will be, it's a special event that'll be taking place on Friday morning at several different locations around Albuquerque, including many elementary schools. So dozens of balloons sign up to take part of Balloons Aloft, which they'll go and they'll set up in the playground areas, the grassy areas of the elementary schools and the fields. Um, so early in the morning, usually I would say about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, they'll probably start setting up, unpacking, unloading, getting their balloons ready, and then have them up in the air maybe by like 7, between like 7 and 8 o'clock in the morning. So there is a list somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where that list is, but we'll eventually figure that out. If I can find it, I'll put the list in the link or in the description below. So I wanted to let you guys know I already have Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta 2024, the playlist right here, all ready to go. As you know, I'm getting known for all my playlists, and so I have the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta playlist. And this is basically, the videos that I come across. As you know, this is the Glassman's world, so this is where I share things out and of things that I find are of interest to me, and that I think that I'd like you to know as well. So last night I watched this. This is Balloon Fiesta, a preview to the 2024 Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. So KOAT, that's KOAT Channel 7 News. They put together this video and they released it 15 hours ago, guys. So this is one of the newest videos out. I tried to share it on my Facebook today, and I was unable to. I was restricted from sharing. I don't know why. I'm not sure if it's because it was set to kids and you can't share out content for kids or something like that. I don't know. This whole algorithm stuff and weird things, it's so strange. So I couldn't share it out on Facebook, but I'm sharing it out now. This is a really good video. It gives you a preview on what's to come, and especially like what's happening with uh, the Balloons Loft on Friday in the morning, and then also Saturday morning is the opening day with opening ceremonies, the drone show in the morning, Dawn Patrol, which is what I'm a part of, and you can see our balloon right here. I'm like, well, it's not the greatest lighting for some reason, but that's Polar Dawn right there, probably because of the backlighting on the screen. But I'll be flying with that balloon right there, Polar Dawn balloon, and we are part of the Dawn Patrol show. So we are the early morning show before opening ceremony and everything else. So drone show kicks off everything. Actually, Balloons Aloft on Friday, tomorrow, kicks off everything. and then the drone show, and then Dawn Patrol. Then you have the national anthem and opening ceremony with the first balloon to take flight for the mass ascension of Embrace the Sky Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta 2024. I'm really excited, guys. I am so excited. It's going to be a really fun year, amazing event. I cannot wait. So it's 4:31 a.m. right now. I'm about to do a little live glass blowing demonstration for you, but I just wanted to show you that I have the playlist here. I'm going to be sharing a lot of the videos from this year's 2024 Balloon Fiesta right here. So if you want to check out any of the videos, you can. And let me just scroll down so you can see what we got. So we got this new one here from KOAT7 from myself. It's almost time for Balloon Fiesta and glass balloons. Glass balloons, custom hand-blown glass hot air balloons. So this video is probably talking about Balloon Fiesta and me getting ready to make a bunch of glass balloons. This video here is specifically about glass balloons, and I think we start talking about things going on in on the East Coast with the Hurricane Helene and stuff. So we kind of get off track a little bit there, but here's more glass balloons, getting ready to make them. If you want to enter this this drawing right here, you can subscribe to my channel and comment on this video specifically. So I put it in here just in case you guys want to enter to win. It's going to be during Balloon Fiesta. So throughout Balloon Fiesta, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of balloons and a bunch of other different glass and prizes from GardunoGlass. So check this video out. Be sure to watch that. And then there's a lot of videos here on Scott Appleman, the founder of Rainbow Riders, and he unexpectedly passed away a month ago, which is so sad because everyone was looking forward to seeing him and him, you know, being a part of Balloon Fiesta. He had just expanded out to Arizona. Rainbow Riders is now in Arizona, and it's just really sad that he won't be there. But now, you know, there's going to be a lot of huge events and ceremonies and celebrations, life celebrations and things. I do believe they have a life celebration set up for Monday, you guys, and I don't know if it's open to the public, but I do believe that I RSVP'd myself, and so hopefully I can be a part of that as well. Getting ready for Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, Embrace the Sky 6 months ago. That was when I was talking about what my expectations, and I thought I was going to get into the Discover Balloons merchandise booth this year, and I kind of dropped the ball. 6 months later, I took a 6 month hiatus, wasn't able to blow glass for a while. Things happen in life, and so now I'm back on the ball, but we'll focus on that for next year. Mayor's Business of the Week, Rainbow Riders. So 7 months ago, Rainbow Riders was featured by Mayor's Business of the Week, and then we lost Scott Appleman after that. And then Rainbow Riders celebrates 40 years of hot air ballooning 11 months ago. So this is a huge event for Rainbow Riders this year and everything that they've accomplished, and then losing Scott Appleman. Also, Rainbow Riders to offer wheelchair accessible rides for the first time during Balloon Fiesta last year. So he even pulled that off, you guys. He's known for the glows, the Glowdeo, and also bringing in the Special Shapes balloons, guys. He is the founder of bringing in Special Shapes balloons and also putting in the first balloon glow in 1987. Rainbow Riders Hot Air Balloon Ride Company earns global recognition. That was 1 year ago. Biggest balloon rides company in the U.S. I guess for some reason we were just focused on Scott Appleman for a while, and then he passed away, and that's really sad, you know. So this is Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta 2024. This year we'll be focused on Scott Appleman and Rainbow Riders, I'm sure. I will do my best to honor him by making one of his balloons. Which I don't know if that's something that we'll do right now, but let's get started here. I'm going to start blowing glass, so we're going to change the camera angle here. bring you down into studio. Alright, so alright, let me get into my channel here real quick. And that way I can see this live stream, and then we can check to see, do we have sound? If you guys are here right now and you're listening, please give me a thumbs up or press the 1 button, say I hear you, say good morning. Just let me know that you can actually hear me during this live. Alright, and I don't know if I have any viewers yet. Let me check and see. Alright, well, looks like no one's in here just yet, so we'll give it we'll hold off just a second. And good morning, everyone. Welcome to the glass demo here. All right. Also, I was talking about the all of the different prizes for that giveaway here, and here's a few of them, as you can see right there. So we'll be able to give away some more prizes tonight, every night, every evening around, I'd say, I guess about 10 p.m. I've been trying to go live and do the drawing, the live drawing, and the sweepstakes, or the live drawing giveaway. So if you want to be a part of that, join us tonight. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you get all notifications so you can see when we're live. All right. So this is one of the last balloons that I recently made here. This is one of the glass balloons, replicas of Polar Dawn. So this is Polar Dawn balloon that I'll be crewing for with Rick Jones. He comes from Concord, New Hampshire. He comes out every year, and I've been crewing with him for about 10 years now, guys. So I am really excited about Balloon Fiesta. This is, this is part of my life. This is part of the Glassman's world, and so I'm welcoming you in to the Glassman's world. So let's make something. I was thinking, it might be pretty cool to make Scott Appleman's balloon, or try to make a Rainbow Riders balloon. Let me see if I can pull one up and see what colors they are. I don't know if it's something I can pull off right now. Alright, I'm going to check out some images here real quick. Let's turn on the torch here. Oh, look at that, in loving memory, Scott Appleman. So Scott Appleman has quite a few different balloons. Let me see if I can bring up this image. That's a pretty good image right there. I was also thinking it'd be cool to make his original balloon. But people know the Rainbow Riders balloon. I think it's the what? Green, blue, red, and a bunch of yellow. see what the original balloon looks like. Okay, well let's see. Here we got green, blue, and red. We have a jade green. I'm thinking it's more of a darker green, but that might look really nice. The green. Kind of a darker blue. Green, blue, and then that bright red. Alright, well we got some cherry red right here. Green, blue, red. And then we're going to need a lot of yellow. Huh, that's interesting. So I've got this little bit of canary yellow left, and then I don't know what this yellow is. Is that also canary? Or is this a canary yellow and that's a crayon yellow? Alright, well let's see how this yellow works. That's interesting. That's a pretty bright yellow compared to the other. Okay, but it's the yellow I've been using for other things. So I believe that's a canary yellow, and then there's crayon yellow. Alright, so I'm going to start pulling this glass into stringers. This is going to take a moment. So bear with me, guys, and enjoy the demonstration. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask. So I think what I'm going to do is just cover this balloon in yellow, and then, yeah, we're going to cover it in yellow, and then we'll do all the rest of the colors here. Alright, Scott, this is for you. Very first Rainbow Riders balloon. So this is in honor of Scott Appleman, Rainbow Riders, founder of Rainbow Riders Balloons. He figured out how to bring hot air balloon rides to the general public. So if you're interested in flying in a balloon, there are several ways you can go about doing it. You can become a balloonist like me and volunteer your time for free, going out there during Balloon Fiesta and crewing for a balloon team. And then, you know, if your pilot's really cool, maybe your pilot takes you up and flies you at some point in your time volunteering. So I've been volunteering for 10 years now. The very first 2 years volunteering with the crew that I've been on is the same team I've ever crewed with. I don't know any other team. And so, I've been there for 10 years now, and it's been a lot of fun, you know. We get to come in through the back entrance, like VIP style, you know, rock stars coming in through the back, driving onto the field, parking in the middle of the field, unloading the balloons. We are a part of Dawn Patrol, so Dawn Patrol is one of the most amazing shows in the morning. It's also the only official, quote, quote, balloon glow in the sky. So most balloon glows take place at night in the evening, and the balloons will stay static. That means that they stay on the ground and they just light up to give you a beautiful view of all of the balloons and how the lights come through the fabric and everything. And it's an amazing sight to see. It's one thing that Scott Appleman did for Balloon Fiesta, was bringing in the very first special shaped balloon rodeo. I've gotten pretty good at some of the history with the Balloon Fiesta and certain individuals and things, but you know, there's a lot of stuff that I still have yet to learn and to know and to remember. So many individuals have come through and been a part of Balloon Fiesta, including, of course, Sid Cutter, the original founder of Balloon Fiesta, and he was the one who got everything started, right? If it weren't for Sid, none of this would really be going on, or maybe it would. Maybe someone else would have thought of the idea as well and come up with this crazy idea to fly balloons in the sky. So like I said, you can become a balloonatic and then, you know, maybe you could fly like that, or you can purchase a ticket, a passenger ticket with one of the Rainbow Riders. There's a few other balloon ride companies here in Albuquerque, I believe. I think there's also like World Balloons or Global Balloons, something like that. And they also fly individuals as well. So if you're here and you're able to hear me, please let me know. We're going to do this demo here, and hopefully this all works out. Try to make this quick, keep it under an hour. We're 22 minutes in. Let's see if I can make a custom balloon here in 20 minutes or so. 30 minutes. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to cover this balloon here. With the canary yellow. And we're going to keep this all on a small scale. I might make this one slightly bigger than the usual ones because it's a memorial piece to honor Scott. And you know, one thing that I actually want to do is to make a replica set or something. I don't know, like I'm thinking I would like to make some of the special shaped balloons in his honor and do like, I don't know, I got some kind of cool ideas going on in my head. I'm not going to give them away here. But yeah, I'm going to do something pretty cool, I think. And I don't know if it's going to happen this year, if I'm going to have time or not. We'll see. Alright, so right now we're just coating the outside of this clear rod. It's a 16 millimeter rod. So that'll give you a little inch. It's almost half an inch. It's a little bigger than half an inch. Because 1 inch is 25.4, so half inch would be, I guess, the 12.75 and not the 16 mil. So this is maybe like, what, 3/4 inch? Alright, so I want to remind you about the playlist. Embrace the Sky, Balloons Aloft. We're getting ready for Balloon Fiesta. And this is a part of my whole world of getting ready, is making these balloons. And I have quite a few orders already. I should actually start working on them. This morning, actually, I got a couple hours. It's only 4:50 in the morning, almost 5 o'clock in the morning. Sun's still got an hour, I think. No, the sun comes up around, what, 7? Maybe a little sooner. And then pretty soon we're going to have the whole daylight savings time. We're going to fall back an hour. That's always fun, right? We changed up everything on it. I love the way this yellow works. There's some colors that just work a little better than others. This is nice and flowing. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we've coated that all in yellow. I believe all the way up to the top. So if you would like to have a special balloon made, I can do that for you, custom balloons. You can find me on Facebook /Glass Balloons, and it could be Facebook /Glass Hot Air Balloons. I've been making miniature glass balloons since about 1999 or 2000, somewhere around there. I can't remember specifically. It's been a long time. It's amazing how hot that looks like it's glowing compared to what I see. Alright, so now I'm going to melt down all the color here. And I need to start stretching out this other color. I should have probably stretched out all this color first. Alright, let me move these to the side here. That way we're not grabbing any colors we don't need. Alright, we'll need some of this beautiful cherry red here. I need to pull stringers. I'm just going to heat this up, get this molten, and then I'm going to pull it nice and thin here. Alright, there goes the red. I'm going to check if I got a different green real quick. Okay, that's also jade. Alright, maybe jade is what I'll be using. I was looking for forest green. I know I have forest green. Alright, well, jade it is. I'm just wondering if it's going to be a little bit too bright. That should be a little darker. I don't like it. I do not want to use it. That means I gotta find some jade green here. No way. I think I'm completely out of jade. Alright, let me check real quick. I gotta stand it. Oh. Okay, maybe use that. There we go. I found a little chunk there. Alright, so I gotta remember, I prefer forest green, not jade green. That jade seems to bubble. I don't like that. The forest green is nice. Nice and smooth. So now I got the proper green I want. I'm going to take a look here and see how does that green look? Is it, or the blue? That looks more darker. Instead of cobalt, I'm going to go with this other blue here. I'm totally changing it up. There we go. It's more of a navy blue. I'm going to go with that color then. Alright, so now we're going to get this into the shape of the Rainbow Rider's balloon. So now I'm just going to melt this, get this shape down to be like a balloon shape, and then we'll add the colors to it. I'm just trying to look at how far the colors go on the bottom. They get pretty close to that scoop there. Okay. So are you guys ready to go to Balloon Fiesta? You know, I never finished telling you how to get a Rainbow Rider ride. So you want to really book your flights further out, away from the season. I'm sure if you book your flights right now for next year, they would be a lot more affordable than trying to get a last minute flight right now. I don't know if that's really too feasible. I know that they have cancellation, and people who can't make it, they're trying to get into the field and they're stuck in traffic. And they tell them, like, hey, you do want to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and get over here, start driving at 3:30 in the morning. And people are like, oh no, if we leave by 4:30, we'll make it. Because they don't leave till 6. I'm like, no, you don't understand. This isn't like getting to the airport for a flight. You definitely want to make sure you don't lose your flight. You don't miss your flight. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. There isn't like, oh, we missed our flight, can we take the next one? Like, no. If they're booked, they're booked. They can't just put you in get you into one of the balloons because you're late. That's not going to work. They only have a limited amount of room in the gondola, so you got to make sure you're there early, on time. I'd get there early, or they're going to give your flight away. And that's just the truth of it. So, book your flight out Now, for next year, I would recommend flying off-season so your flight's a lot more affordable. Right now, I'm trying to get a flight. I know it's several $100s per person. And then on the off-season, I think, you might pay like $100 to $200 per person. But right now, to fly during the balloon fiesta with all the other balloons in the sky, you're definitely paying like anywhere from like $3,000 to $1,000 per person. I don't know what's going on with my computer. My computer is glitching out. Well, that's not good. If I can't turn on the computer, how am I supposed to see what this balloon looks like? I'm just going to have to go off of memory. What was it? Green, blue, red? I believe so. With the red on the inside. Come on. Alright, sorry. Trying to get the computer back on here. Why is it going to HDMI? I must have hit some weird button or something. I don't know what I did. Okay, well, I shut down everything. Okay, well, I guess we're starting from scratch for some reason. Alright, well, we're 46 minutes in. See if I can bring up Rainbow Riders again. Alright, well, I'm glad that it saved all that. Okay, perfect. I can see the red merging. Perfect. That's what I needed to see. So I'll start with the red and the blue, then the green. So, during Balloon Fiesta, you can fly in the Rainbow Riders balloon. Me personally, I will possibly get to fly with a Polar Dawn balloon for helping the crew. As long as I can get there all week and you know, on time, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I usually get blessed with a free flight. It's one of the perks of volunteering with the balloon crew. Years ago, a friend of mine, he called me up. He said, "Hey, you want to come crew with the balloon?" Or maybe he made a post on Facebook like, "Hey, does anyone want to come and crew with the balloon?" And I volunteered and I showed up. That's all you got to do is just show up. And then they let you know what you can do to help. How you can be of assistance to get the balloon up in the air, unloading things, loading things, pick this up, put this down, whatever it is, do this, don't do that, right? And so it's an amazing experience, you know. I've been doing this for so long, I love it. It's become part of my life now. I feel blessed to be able to do this. And for a whole entire week, for 10 days, I get to go and be ballooning. And then also, you know, with me being a glass blower for 30 years now, I started making the glass balloons in '99, I believe. So pretty much for 25 years, I've been making glass balloons here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I believe I am the only artist, glass artist, who replicates the balloons this small and intricately detailed. I'm getting known from the pilots to replicate their balloons, custom orders. So people love that, to be able to get their own custom balloon made directly from the artist. They can contact me directly on Facebook. There's a messenger there. You can reach out, and I personally will contact you. That's facebook.com/glass balloons, or possibly glass hot air balloons. I'm not sure if it's just glass balloons or if it's glass hot air balloons. But it is the Glass Balloons page. So check that out on Facebook. Alright, so we're going to do the red first. Here we go, guys. Once I start drawing lines, there's no going back at this point. I got to make sure I go from point A, boom, go up, come back down, and boom. Got to find the halfway mark. And then middle of the balloon. Alright, I got my center points right there. So now, we're just going to do this. There we go. Come up to about there. Okay, there we go. Like I said, once I start, I just got to complete the line and make it happen. Alright, got that connected. Oh, I did that one kind of freehand and got a little crazy there. Alright, there's the red intersecting. Then we're going to go with this dark blue. And as you can see, I just ran out. Also, I don't know why, but the computer timed out on me. I can change that. Just got to stretch out another stringer here real quick. Then we can do the bottom. Uh-oh. Did I give myself enough space on the bottom? That's funny. Okay, this is going to be fun. Nice. And then the green. Ah. may have to add a little bit of yellow on the bottom here. Give myself a little bit more area to play. Alright, here we go. Thinking on the next one, we're going to make this design a little bit smaller. This is the hard part, is drawing this line where I cannot mess up. Oh my gosh. And as I was saying that, I think I've separated these colors a little bit. I'm trying to make sure there's no yellow showing in between those two colors there. Alright, you guys, I do believe that we are going to accomplish the very first Rainbow Rider balloon. Now I know on the top, they've got some sort of like colors of those colors there. I'm not really sure what to do with the top. Like you can't really see the top. But then you know that there's something up there. I'm like, maybe I should just add this color. Oh, it's there. Now that's the crown. So usually every balloon has like a round little top, a vent, a crown. They can let the air come out. It's all held by Velcro. Velcro is holding all the air in the balloon. Just so you know, if you want to go on that flight. Alright, you guys, the very first Rainbow Rider balloon right there. Now I just got to melt it all down. Get all these colors nice and melted. Get these all flattened here. And hopefully I drew those colors close enough. To where we get no yellow coming through and the color colors are just like right, basically side by side on each other. That line work isn't easy to do, guys. That's some hard stuff to do. I think I got it. So one of my friends and a student of mine is also a balloon pilot and flies for Rainbow Riders. I do believe he usually flies the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center balloon. It is the it's not the colorful balloon like this one here, the yellow and with the red and the blue and the green. It's, I guess it's they would call this more the rainbow color. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. So they would call this more the rainbow color, right? Rainbow Riders, rainbow color. Although I wonder, do they have any orange? Like, where's the rainbow? Where's the purple? You guys ever notice that? Rainbow Riders is not officially rainbow. Shh, don't tell anyone. It'll be our little secret. So right now I'm just trying to make sure I keep the little corner pieces of detail in here as best I can while I'm melting this down. The glass tends to want to round out. Alright, so now we're going to shape this out. I probably should have tried to make it a little bit smaller in the pattern. So now I'm going to have to add some yellow into the bottom of this. I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it's okay. So I gotta add the ripples, the balloon effect to it. I'm sighing here because I'm realizing my fingers are going numb. I have an issue with my rotator cuff, and when I hold up my hand like this and spinning the glass for a while, my fingers start to get a little numb. I got some kind of pinched nerve or something going on in my right shoulder. So, good thing I'm ambidextrous and I can just switch over to my left. Alright, so I don't think I need to really look at this here anymore. Let's get back to the video. Let's see if we got anyone watching here yet. I don't know if anyone's even come in yet. We are an hour in now. I'm going to try to finish this up here, and then I'm going to let you guys go. I'll probably try to make a few more balloons here. You know, I really do need to up my game here and see, like, if I'm going to be making a dozen balloons at once every day, I'm only going to be able to make, like, maybe 10 balloons. 10 different balloons, a dozen balloons. So, like, 120 balloons probably be what I'll be making in the next week or so. But let me remind you about the playlist on Embrace the Sky, Balloon Fiesta 2024, guys. That starts this Saturday, officially starts this Saturday, right after Dawn Patrol. At 6 a.m., opening ceremony will begin. That's right after we lift off into the sky. So you'll see a dozen of us in the sky for opening day and opening ceremony. If you want to find us, you want to come and find me specifically. If you want to come and find me to get some of these balloons, you're welcome to do so as well. We're usually set up in row M. That's middle row. Row M for middle row. Also in front of the main stage. M for main stage, guys. I see a little bit of that yellow coming through right there. I'm like, do I need to cover it? I think it'll be washed out with the green, but I don't know. It might also be super bright coming through. That's alright. We'll leave it as is, natural flaws and all. And like I said, this one is going to be slightly bigger than the usual, being that it's a memorial balloon. You know, when I made Nick Molesky's balloon, it was about this size as well. Alright, we're starting to come into that shaping there. I'm going to add a little bit of this yellow to the bottom here, so I can melt it down real quick. Now it looks like a helmet. It looks like some guy wearing a motorcycle helmet. That's pretty interesting. Alright, it's now 5:37. We got some extra yellow on here. I just wanted to make sure I had a little bit extra yellow So when I pull this down and everything, I'm not going to pull down all that color I just added. The Rainbow Riders design, I want to make sure that stays up. Give myself enough room to play with. If I got to pull any of this yellow off or anything, I can. Just add a little extra in case I need to scrap any of it. Alright, so now this color is all melted in here. The yellow doesn't look like it was added on at all. So now we get that balloon shaping there. Beautiful. That's going to be so cool, guys. I cannot wait to see that. The first Rainbow Riders balloon. It's happened. I kind of want to do... I got that dark blue. I added a little bit of green onto that dark blue top. This will give it something else. I'm thinking maybe add yellow to it, but I don't know. I don't really want to ruin it. Add too much, less is more. Alright, that looks good. Alright, you guys, almost time for them finishing touches. And use my marble molds here to help round it up some. And even though it's smaller, it still helps to round it. It's interesting how that works. Alright, okay. That looks better. Alright, now we're going to shape it like a balloon, give it its ripples. Okay, there we go. Ripple time. Time to finish up this balloon. Alright. This video is also a lot longer than I was expecting. I was not expecting to do a demo with this, guys. I was just going to talk about Balloon Fiesta. Balloons a lot happening on Friday, starting out everything, and then Dawn Patrol on Saturday. So if you want to find us, get on the field by 5 a.m. That means you got to be in line by 4 a.m. That means you got to be driving probably by 3:30 to get through the traffic, to get through the lines, and then to get onto the field, to walk onto the field. It's a large field, guys. And then to find us in the middle row. I don't know what space. Usually we're around like M3, but don't quote me on that. Just look for the yellow balloon with the orange and blue stripe. This one right there. The very first Rainbow Rider balloon, guys. It finally happened. Alright, so other things about Balloon Fiesta that you should know about. I'm wondering, I'll do 2 more in each one here. So, Balloon Fiesta, like I said, opening ceremonies at 6 a.m., but if you want to see Dawn Patrol, get there by 5 a.m. Stay throughout the day, and then there's the evening event. That way you don't have to pay for 2 tickets. Evening events happen. depending on the weather. Usually there's a balloon glow, there's fireworks shows. The last day, I believe the last Saturday, so not this Saturday but next week, they usually end off the event with a country music concert. They usually bring in a national touring act. And a lot of people come out for that Saturday. It's a huge tailgating party event. A lot of the balloonists are, getting ready to head back home to all different parts of the world. And so this is the last little shebang of being able to hang out with some of your friends here in Albuquerque. We only get to see each other, once a year during this event. So it's a very special occasion for all of us balloonists to be able to run into each other and say hi, see how everyone's been doing and your family and things. Alright, there it is. That's the last bit of it right there, guys. Is that it? Alright, we are officially done with the ripples. This is now a balloon. It's so much bigger that usually I do 8 lines, put 4 and then 4 more in between, but that one is so big I had to put 2 more in between. So instead of 8, there's 12, I guess. Yeah, so this one will not be for sale. I may actually present it to Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta, or maybe on Monday I'll bring it in and bring it with a display. Maybe have to go get a nice little display for it to hang all on its own. Alright, let's get that all nice and round it there. And melt this all down on top here. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. So I've been working on this balloon for a while now, and I did not turn on the kiln. I wasn't expecting to make something so beautifully nice this morning. I did not know, but also I should have turned on that kiln like right away. Alright, so instead of finishing this too soon, I'm just going to make sure it's all nicely melted. I got to spend some time now to get the kiln up to heat here. It's starting at like 70 degrees or whatever, 60 degrees. Yeah, it's at 77. It needs to reach at least like 700. So I don't crack this piece. Oh my God. I can't believe I did that. So once again, remember to check out the playlist, guys, that I showed you at the beginning of this video. the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta 2024 playlist. There's several videos in there already, including several of my videos showing how these balloons are made. A lot of these ones here on the table were made, including this one that was made 2 nights ago while we were doing the giveaway. So that may also become part of the giveaway. I'll be making a lot more items also, so we'll have more prizes in the giveaway section, and basically you just need to watch, subscribe to my channel, find the video. I've reached 1K subscribers. It's on my live stream. Find that video and comment on that video specifically for your chance to win. And every night I'm doing a nightly drawing. And as of right now, there's like only, I believe, 9 entrants, guys. And we're doing 31 days of GardunoGlass giveaway. So every day we're going to be giving away glass and selecting a new winner. Last night I actually injured myself. I hurt my legs really bad. I was having a hard time walking around, and I needed a rest. I couldn't get up and get back here to the studio, so I didn't do the live drawing last night. So we're going to do 2 drawings tonight, guys. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you get all the notifications, so then when we go live tonight, you get that notification right away. Alright, come on, Kiln. Cool, we're almost up to 200 degrees already, 170. Come on, Kiln. So I'm just going to keep this in the heat for a minute. I know we're an hour and 20 minutes in, almost an hour and 30 minutes in here. We're going to finish this up as soon as possible, but I got to slow it down. So other events that are going on. Saturday is the opening day. Sunday is usually a good day to go to as well. Monday, I hear, is free day for all New Mexico residents. All you have to do is show up with your New Mexico resident ID card or a utility bill to prove that you are a New Mexico resident. Go to the ticket booth, and you're supposed to be able to get free entry to Balloon Fiesta on Monday. So that's going to be crazy. Also on Monday, they're going to be celebrating Scott Appleman and Rainbow Rider and everything that he's done, all of his successes, everything he's brought to the table for Balloon Fiesta. And I'll plan on hoping to reveal this balloon. I mean, it's being revealed right now, though you haven't been able to see it yet. Ooh. Maybe we should wait and not let you guys see it till after Monday. I don't know. You guys are going to be able to see it a little bit. It's not going to be the full colors, though, that's for sure. You won't be able to see it unveiled until after it's out of the kiln and cooled down to really be able to see the true colors of it. Alright, we're going to get ready to pull this. Kiln's at 260, almost up to 300 degrees. Alright, let me see. Can I tell which one do I want to be the front? That's definitely the front right there. Boom. now we're putting the loop on it here. Alright, the loop's on it now. The very first Rainbow Riders balloon, guys. By Glass Balloons, GardunoGlass, by THEGLASSMAN'S. So GardunoGlass is what I've always gone under as the entity of my glass entity, glass blowing. But then through GardunoGlass or under GardunoGlass, I've branched out with different products and branded them out. So now we have glass balloons brought to you by GardunoGlass. And I'm Dan the Glass Man, who is the artist of GardunoGlass. Hopefully this audio has been working, but I haven't seen anyone come in this whole time. So I've never had anyone confirm if the audio works or not. So I apologize if it doesn't work, and you won't even be able to hear that apology if it doesn't work. So tomorrow is Balloons Aloft. Around this time, I would suggest going to one of the elementary schools nearby you in Albuquerque. I know for sure Emerson Elementary School, that's a school in our neighborhood here. I know that Emerson Elementary will definitely have balloons. They've had balloons for the last like 5 years that we've lived here. So they'll definitely have hot air balloons tomorrow morning. I don't know if they'll have the same balloons as they always do, but we'll see. Alright, and this is almost done, guys. You want to see a quick preview? You can't really tell the colors, but that's a Rainbow Rider balloon. Alright, it's time to get this finished up. It's time, guys. We're going to get this thing in the kiln here. The kiln should be hot enough. Might be reaching 500 at this point. Alright, so now we're just going to taper this down. Pull some of that canary yellow that I added on the very bottom down through here, and we'll be able to put the skirting or the scoop on the bottom, which is just another piece of fabric, and it looked like it was the dark blue on the Rainbow Riders balloon, so I'm going to use that same blue that was in between the red and the green that we use for the design here. Just slowly getting it tapered and pulled. Getting that Beautiful balloon shaping there now. There it is. Alright, so now I just pull this all the way till it's tapered down to a beautiful point. I'm going to keep that yellow and use that. And there, that's a balloon shape right there for you guys. So that's the balloon shape right there now. You can see that Rainbow Riders color coming out. And then like I said, we got to add that skirting on the bottom. So I'm just going to pull this a little bit more. And then we can add the blue here for the skirt or the scoop. So had I had the opportunity of entering the, well, I did have the opportunity. Had I got my torch set up and everything for the state fair, I was actually planning on making something like this to honor Scott Appleman and Rainbow Riders. So this would have been something similar to what my entry would have been, but I had a big something big in mind. Alright, now after the scoop, just add a little bit of clear glass to give that the look of the basket just hanging from nothing. Just give it that illusion like there's a little bit of empty space between the scoop and the basket. Those are the little details, guys, that make my balloons stand out from the rest. And then also the fact that I replicate them. I know there's a lot of other glass artists in the world who've made hot air balloons, but I don't think anyone comes close to making them like I do. You know, it should be a big gondola. Being that it's a Rainbow Riders, let's see what happens. Alright. For the very first time ever, I've made a larger elongated basket. Rainbow Riders, they normally carry about a dozen individuals, and so the basket isn't like it's just a square. Usually when I make my baskets on here, they're rounded. So I'm just going to make this purposely a lot wider to represent. Oh, sorry. That's the whatever alarm that is. Alright, you guys. That's it right there. You guys get first look. That's first look of the very first official Rainbow Riders balloon. And drop it in the kiln now. I don't know why we're spinning here. I don't know what happened to our spin, guys. I'm sorry about that. Alright, that's done. It's going in the kiln. Alright, well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I don't know why we're having a glitch here. I'm hoping that the video is still running, and I'm going to let you guys go. You guys have a beautiful day.